NFL football fans, welcome, welcome, welcome to the For My ATL Sports One channel with myself, your boy T Will, and Mr. Jordan Burton from Altegacy. Jordan, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. My two teams are not doing well right now. The Hawks are losing 40-28 to Miami,
Mhm.
and the Braves are losing 2-0 thus far. Yeah, only 2-0. Thank God. Bryce Elder's pitching, so it could get out of hand really quick. But no, man, doing great. It's Friday, man. Looking forward to this draft. We got so much to talk about, man. Just a lot going on. For those of you who don't know, Jordan is a Saints fan and an Eagles fan, which is a strange combination, but he's my friend now. I'm used to it, so whatever. And of course, I'm with the Birds, the Dirty Birds of ATL, those ATL Dirty Birds. So we're going to be talking draft tonight. We're going to be talking Shador Sanders. We're going to be talking Travis Hunter. We're going to be talking all things draft. First thing I want to do, though, let's get this thing started. Shador Sanders. One of your teams might be interested, and obviously you know because one of your teams won the Super Bowl last year, so it's not them. But the Saints, ew, ugh, my mouth. Oh man, someone, uh, the stuff. Okay, sorry. The Saints look like they could be in a position to draft him. Give me your thoughts on that, Jordan.
Well, I mean, after the whole Derek Carr situation, I mean, he restructured his contract. I didn't really know what that meant, whether that was all right. We were gonna keep him or trade him. I didn't know. It sounded like we were gonna keep him, but seems I think he's out in Europe right now, and he's like taking cars for joyrides, and he's having this big old time. Shoulder looks fine, but apparently there's question of whether he's even going to be able to play this season. And there's rumors and speculation. Ari Mirov had said that it's possible Derek Carr is wanting out. So I don't know when it comes to the current quarterback situation what's going to happen. But after I heard the possibility that he might not play, I think we will definitely see the Saints draft a quarterback at some point. It's a matter of when. If it were up to me, I wouldn't draft a quarterback in the first round. But I think if Shador is there, I think more than not, Shador Sanders will be a Saint. It's not what I want. I do like Shador, and I think he would be really good, but I think there are better quarterbacks, better quarterback classes in future years than sticking with just drafting who's ever available in this one.
Okay, so you think you guys should ride it out and maybe look at it next year? I mean, look, it's a quarterback-driven league, so
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look. It's your team, man. It's your team. Whatever you guys are gonna do, that's what you're. I personally hope you don't have a quarterback. I personally hope that you have a third string safety quarterback in your team next year. Like that's what I hope for you guys. But again, I wish bad things on you guys every year. You should
Do you
know that.
know the last time the Saints drafted a quarterback in the first two rounds of a draft was this guy right here, Archie Manning.
Really?
So I think
Was that a flex?
just
I feel
I
like that was
think
a flex. I feel like that was a flex.
no, not really, but unless we get Arch Manning, which I mean, I'm willing to tank a year and try and get Arch. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to see another Manning in New Orleans. I would love to see that.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. We got Miss Carrie in the building. Carrie says, "Hi, T. Will and Jordan. Hey, Miss Carrie. I hope that ain't stick it out with Carr. I don't want Sanders to go to New Orleans at all. Me neither, Carrie." Nathan Floyd, what up, Nathan? Nathan says Carr's injured and Ramzik is retired, and hallelujah. And what the hell are the Hawks doing? Lord Jesus. Okay. I can't even watch this.
I
Okay.
do want to mention about Ramchek. Um, it seemed like everybody in the Saints organization has been operating on the fact that Ramczyk is going to retire. I've been looking at all of our free agency, our draft class. I've mentioned in most videos when talking about the Saints offensive line that I'm leaving out Ramczyk because I was 98% sure that he was going to retire. Whenever I've discussed this, it would be nice if he came back, but everybody just seemed to know that it was only a matter of time before he retired. I knew it was going to happen. It sucked seeing him go. I like our tackle situation, sort of. Fuaga is awesome. I really like him at left tackle. Trevor Penning is the project, and it really comes down to whether he can have a head on his shoulders or not. But I hate seeing Ramczyk go, but it was only a matter of time.
Well, it was a good career. I will not disrespect the man because of the colors that he wore. I won't do that. It was a great career, and I salute him. And if he wants to come out of retirement and come on over to the Falcons, we're okay with that too. It's all right. All right, man. So let's get into it, right? Shedeur Sanders is probably going to be drafted in the first round, right? I think that's kind of obvious. Do you think that because of who his dad is, Mr. Deion Sanders, do you think that some teams will take a look at him and go, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to deal with that. Or do you think, like, a lot has been made of him being brash and arrogant in interviews, but I see it's the selective application of that label for me, right? Because, you brought up the Mannings, right? So you obviously know who the Mannings are, right? So you remember when Eli was drafted, Eli didn't want to go to San Diego, right? He wasn't labeled brash or difficult or arrogant, and he said from day one, I'm not going, right? But Shedeur, always brash, always arrogant. It's the labels for me, man. Thank you, God. Do you think? Well, just tell me. Do you think that's going to impact Shedeur? Do you think he could fall to the Saints or lower? Give me your thoughts on that.
See, and you mentioned Eli Manning, which is crazy because I was just talking about this situation and bringing up Eli. Eli's situation was very different because Eli was clearly going one. There was no chance anyone else was going number one. Eli Manning was going to go number one. It didn't matter what team it was. And it just so happened, like, the Chargers drafted him, and he was like, no, I don't want to go there. And
I'm not going.
With Shedeur, coming out of college, he's not as, like, highly touted as Eli Manning was coming out of college. So Shedeur looks like he can be a solid quarterback. Some comparisons I've seen are Teddy Bridgewater. I saw one earlier today, Daniel Jones. I highly disagree with that one. Teddy Bridgewater, I get that one. Daniel Jones, I completely disagree with that. That is a weird. I don't see the comparison at all. But I don't think Shedeur has as much say in where he wants to go. Like, if this were Travis Hunter, he definitely would. I think Deion kind of looks at Travis Hunter as like a son of his own. Like, I mean, whenever you see all of Deion's kids, you normally see Travis there too. So if Travis wanted to do this and say, like, oh, I don't want to play for this team, I'd believe it. I'd be like, all right, yeah, do whatever, play wherever you want. But with Shedeur, it's more like he can be as brash as he wants, but teams are just going to be like, not only is this guy like not this elite prospect, but he also brings this energy. And some teams look at it as like, that's a competitive fire under them. And other teams are like, nah, we don't like that. So I guess it really depends on the team. Like, if Cleveland wanted to, I've seen some mock drafts where Cleveland trades back up into the first and gets Shedeur. And a franchise like Cleveland, they don't really have that swagger, that leadership type of role from anyone like of the face of the franchise. Like Myles Garrett's clearly the face of the franchise, but he's not winning them games like a franchise quarterback would. And I think someone like Shedeur would be great bringing his entourage to Cleveland. But then there's other teams with like deep roots in their franchise, like the Giants. I don't think that would really work with the Giants. And when it comes to New Orleans, this is where we have a new regime. So I don't really know what to expect for next season at all. So bringing in Shedeur would be a wild card. I wouldn't really like right now. I'm looking at this team and I don't expect us to make the playoffs. And if we do, it's probably because Kellen Moore's a Coach of the Year candidate, and we're just doing really well on offense and defense, and not one player is like standing out. But Shedeur would bring a wild card to New Orleans that like, oh, I wouldn't know what the limit is for this team, because I don't really know what Shedeur would bring to the Saints organization. So getting back to the original point, I think Dion's kind of stepped back from this whole situation. And I think it just depends on the team that wants him. And I think he's talented enough. I've been following him since I've been scouting him since he was in high school. So I know a lot about Shedeur. I was a big fan of him coming out of high school. I was a big fan of him watching him at Jackson State. I was a big fan of him at Colorado. And I think he's a really good quarterback. I think wherever he goes, if you put talent around him, he can be a really good asset to any organization.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. You know what the people came to see, man. Let's get into this draft, sir. Let's see who we can draft, who we can get. Where's it going down? Give me 1 sec. I'm going to log in here to this draft. I'm going to try to log into this draft. Wait a minute. Is this the one? Oh, shit. Where did I go the other day? Damn it. Where did I go the other day? No. What is it? PFF? It is PFF. Is that it? All right, whatever. PFF. Come on. Let me go ahead and share. Yeah, that's it. All right, so we're gonna go 7 rounds. Where's the speed? Okay, it's on turbo, so we're good there. Falcons, let's enter the draft. All right, we'll do 1 Falcons and 1 Saints to be fair.
Do one for the Eagles too. I'm very when it comes to both teams, I'm 50-50 with both.
Okay, so you don't love one kid more than the other. I get it.
Nope.
All right.
I love them both equally.
All right. That's so weird. Okay. I love them both equally. I do. I love both my teams.
I mean, look at them. Look at them. I mean, I got rings out of the wazoo. Look at that.
We're not doing that, sir. We are not doing that. No, that's a party foul. Unnecessary roughness. Unnecessary ring check. I didn't even start anything with you tonight, sir. We're not doing that. All right. So we're we're this guy. All right, we got Mike Green. We got Kenneth Grant. We got Donovan E. Oh, he's moving up.
Yeah, he is. I like
He
him.
is really moving up. All
Mhm.
right, let's explore some trades here. I gotta see how to do it. Is it up here? Nope. Settings. Nope. Let's go to your picks. Haven't picked anything. Damn it. How do you pursue a trade? Trade. Okay. I do have some trade offers. All right, so you got the Bengals who are at 17, right? So let me pick that, 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 and that. Offer trade. They accepted it. They accepted our trade. So we went to 17. We got 3 more picks, 2 more picks. All right, so we're at 17. Walter Nolan's there, Malachi Starks, Mike Green, Donovan E, Jalen Walker. I'm going Mike Green here. I traded down and I still can get Mike Green. I'm going Mike Green here.
I will say with Mike Green, you'll never see me like in any mock draft with any team picking him just because of his off-field issues. I'm just gonna stay away from the whole situation altogether.
I don't blame you.
Mm-hmm. Like if
I don't
I'm a
blame
GM of any of the 32 teams, if I'm a GM of, I'm just like, you know what? I'd rather go elsewhere.
Is this thing going fast or like what? I mean, let's you know what? Let's see if we can refresh here. This thing is taking its time. This thing is what's it doing? What are we doing here? What is it? Everybody in the world drafting tonight or what? All right, let's refresh. Let's reload. Damn it! It's gonna make me start over. Golly. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, wait. Did it? Shit. I don't want there. I know. No, I don't want that. Let's start draft. Damn it.
Well, Mike Green's still there.
Yeah, he is. Where are we? We are. They haven't even started yet. Bro, what's going on with this thing? This thing is moving really slow. All right, we're on the clock now. All right, we still got Mike Green. Let's look at some trade offers. Let's look at Chargers. 15, 22, 55, 125. Offer trade. They accepted it. That shit would not happen in real life. But they accepted it. All right, we're on the clock. Damn, Bryce Elder sucks. All right, we got. He just gave up a home run. We got Malachi Starks, kid from Georgia. We got Kenneth Grant, who's moving up in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Omar Norman Lott. I'm taking Kenneth Grant. Oh, it was one round. Jesus Christ. I hate this. All right, new mock draft. Let's do 7. Jeez. Is it set to turbo? It is set to turbo, just in case. All right. Let's try it again. Jesus. All right. Start draft. What is going on? Nathan says, need the Raiders to make a move like the Falcons did. They already traded for extended Geno. Yeah, I know, Nate. I don't know what's going on with me tonight. I think I'm going to go to the other draft or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I don't know, man. The Hawks are getting their little behinds whooped. The Braves are down 3-0. It's just not a good night for the ATL. I'll put it that way. Did we start? We did start the draft, right? Are we on the clock? We are on the clock. All right, let's look at the trade. The Ravens. I'm not going down to 27. So, yeah, I'm going to draft a player. I'm taking Jihad Campbell.
Mm-hmm. I think, in my opinion, with the depth of the edge position this year, I know that's the Falcons' number one need. But if it comes down to Jihad Campbell and like the other edge rushers that you're seeing there, like if Mike Green's the number one edge rusher and Jihad's there, I would still take Jihad because you can take Jihad, you're done at linebacker, then the next round you can go edge rusher and you can load up on edge rushers. I mean, this edge rushing class is really deep. Like you can, if that's your number one need for any team, you can skip a round and wait and draft someone else in the next round.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. And you're the second person I've heard say that. Nathan's like, sweet Christmas. Shout out to Luke Cage, Nate. I see you're a fan. I'm a fan of Luke Cage. Nathan, you need to join us tomorrow for our Marvel show. We're doing Daredevil. Let's see here. All right. He said sweet Christmas. I hear you, Nate, man. I'm not even mad at you. All right. It's on us now. Norman Lott. Oh, what's his name? Oh, Braden Swenson's here. I'll take him. Or you got Donovan. Wait a minute. You got Prince there. Or Braden Swenson. Who would you take between those two?
I would probably take Princely. That's my own opinion. I would probably take Princely. Yeah.
You're not setting me up, are you? I want you to take him because he sucks.
No. I've watched him more than Braden. I've watched more of his college career.
All right, so we got an edge, we got a linebacker. Let's look at positions. Let's look at defensive linemen. And yeah, let's look. Okay, so we got that's what are we at? 118. JJ Pagee is not. I'm gonna take him. I've heard good things about him. I'm going to take him here. All right, now we got the sucky picks. We got the lottery picks. Okay. 7th round, doesn't matter. Feeling kind of randy.
You know who's climbing up the draft board? And I heard today he might go first round. Tyler Show, the quarterback.
Really?
That came out of left field this morning. I was watching NFL Network and someone had said Tyler Show is someone to watch for late first round, and I'm like, why? Like, are you joking? If I see 3 or more quarterbacks drafted in the first round, this is gonna be 2011 all over again. Like after Cam Newton in 2011, there was quarterbacks drafted, but none of them turned out to be these like huge stars. And there was all these Hall of Famers surrounding the entire class. I mean, J.J. Watt, Von Miller, Julio Jones, or not Julio. There was Julio, Patrick Peterson, A.J. Green. There's so many legends in that draft.
Yeah.
And then you had Blaine Gabbert and Christian Ponder.
Blaine Gabbert. Okay. So I'm going to take a center here. Would you take Joshua Gray? Who would you take here?
I'd probably take Jake Majors here. I mean, you got to look at how well the quarterback position was playing for Texas, and whether that was Arch. I mean, he had 2 different quarterbacks to snap to, and I would say that's something to look at when it comes to centers. Is it just your quarterback, or are you able to play with whoever's playing quarterback? So I think that's a plus for him.
All right, that's what's up. Jay Black says, hello, chat. What up, Jay Black? What up? Oh, wait a minute. Nathan said draft Drew Kendall. Okay, well, let's see if he's still there. You know what? We'll draft 2. That would never happen. That would never happen. That's crazy. All right.
You can move 1 to guard.
We drafted Jihad Campbell, Princely Human, JJ Pagee, Jake Majors, and Drew Kendall, which will never happen. All right, let's do a new mock draft. Let's do a new one. We're going to do one more Falcons, and I guess we'll do one for your Saints and one for your Eagles. Since you love them equally. I love them equally. And I love them. I love my Eagles. I love them equally. That's what I do. I love them equally. All right. Oh, boy. All right. We got Walter Nolan with Scott Karisic doesn't really like Walter Nolan.
I love Walter Nolan.
Do you?
I love him. That dude is a freak of nature. Like, I mean, this whole defensive tackle class is really deep. That it's the 2nd or 3rd deepest position in the whole draft, and I mean, he's an athletic freak. If I want the Eagles to get him to pair up with Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis, because I frankly think if Walter Nolan is beside those 2, that's the best interior defensive line in the whole league. Like, and it's not even close. The athleticism that all 3 players would have on the interior defensive line is unheard of. I've never even thought of like how another D line as athletic as that.
I heard that, man. Nathan, Jay Black, you guys want to come in and make your picks? Hop in, man. I normally don't do this, but what the hell? It's Friday. Let's do it. It'll make it fun. So if you guys want to hop on the show and make your picks with us, now's your chance. All right. So I'm going Jihad here because I really like Jihad Walker. And yeah, I mean Jihad Campbell. Sorry, Campbell. All right. I'm going to try and trade back in the 2nd round. I'm going to try and trade back. All right, I'm on the clock here. Let me see if there's a trade. So we're at 46. Let's do 46. Oh, no, I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. Ew. Yeah, I don't like that trade. Let's try the Dallas Cowboys. No, I don't like that either. No, I don't like either one of those trades. So I'm just going to draft a guy here. I took the linebacker. Yeah, I took Jihad. So here you got Tyleik Williams, who is decent. Let's look at defensive linemen. What up, King? What's going on, King Richie? How you doing, man? Hopefully all is well, sir. Hopefully all is well. All right. Let's see. You got Tyleik. Let's look at who we got at 8. King Richie in the chat. What up, King?
What's going on, T. Will?
How you doing, man? I got a friend of mine, Jordan, with me tonight. Now, King, I need you to treat him nice, okay? I got to tell you something about him, and you got to promise not to go ham, okay?
Okay. Tell me what it is.
He is an Eagles and a Saints fan. I know. Ouch.
Oh, man.
It's weird. It's a weird story. But I've
It
been
is.
podcasting with this guy for about 5 months now. So he's a friend. So we treat him nice. Okay. We got to treat him nice.
And T Will, it's not even the Eagles that I'm concerned about.
Absolutely. Of course. It's those dudes in the swamps, man. Ew.
Yes, it is.
What up, Craig? What's going on, Craig, in the building? What it do? What it do, Craig? What it do? All right. So, hey, so I'm doing another draft here, King. Then I'm gonna let Jordan do his stinking Saints, and then you can do one. All right?
All right.
Cool with that? All right, cool. Craig, if you want to join, man, you can hop in. Probably gonna take two at a time. But whoever wants to join up here with King, you can. We'll do a draft together, man. Let's have some fun tonight. All right. So, shit. Well, I'm looking at Edge, right? You got Braden Swenson here. You got Shamar Turner.
Oh Lord, no.
Yeah. No. Well, he's not Shamar Stewart. That's the guy
Okay.
that got all
Yeah,
that
I be
hype.
getting them two mixed
And
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
Me too. I do the same thing.
You know something I do have a question about though, and ain't nobody answered it for me yet. Maybe you can answer it, T. Will.
What's that?
Why did Jack Sawyer drop so far down the list? Because I had him at like the top of a couple of my mocks.
Well, let's ask the resident expert. So the other thing that most people don't know about Jordan is the guy's a freaking whiz. So Jordan, any clue why Jack Sawyer dropped?
Apparently, it's his short arms.
Okay.
That look, I don't care if you got short arms. If you're playing like the way he is, I am thinking of him very highly because he is able to play at this high level even with short arms. This is something that I think it's kind of just a nitpick that people are having. I personally would look at him in like the third, second round. And I'm sure if he had longer arms, like if he had Von Miller's arms or if Khalil Mack's arms, he would probably be a first round pick.
Cause the way I see him, cause I watched some of Ohio this past college season, and the way I see him is like another TJ Watt, Max Crosby type of player.
Okay.
Yep. I completely agree.
I was just trying to wonder because I'm like, they must didn't watch because they matter of fact, the other guy I just seen they got him rated over. They got the other two rated over him, and I'm like, they didn't even do as much damage off the line that he did, but they're rated over him.
Yeah. Guys, I'm going Braden Swenson here. So I'm picking him.
Like I like JT I always pronounce his name wrong. Maluau. Yeah. I like him a lot too. I have Sawyer ahead of him, but he's someone that he had a fantastic year in 2023, and Sawyer kind of took more of the damage, so he didn't get to do as much last year, but I still like them both equally.
Yeah, both of them. Matter of fact, Ohio State defense was actually pretty good this year.
Yeah. And I hate watching Ohio State.
Because you're a Penn State fan, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I went to Penn State. I got to watch JT Tuimoloau play at State College.
All right, so I'm going to look at safeties and defensive linemen. We're at 118, and it looks like, well, JJ Pegee is there. There's that man again. What about Ty Robinson? What do you think about Ty Robinson?
Oh, Ty Robinson, a good cornerback.
No, this guy's a defensive lineman.
Oh, I'm thinking about Zy Alexander. My bad.
You are. All right.
He usually there in the third round when I be doing the mock.
Okay, so he sucked last year and the year before. Finally got it together this year. Good pass rusher, I would say. Decent run defender. What's his 4th round pick? 3rd round, 4th round pick? Okay, yeah. You know what? Wait, let's look at McGee again.
See, Pegues might be benefiting from playing next to Walter Nolan. So I always get scared of drafting guys who are like playing right next to like one of the best prospects.
Yeah.
Because I always wonder, is it because that top prospect's getting double teamed that this player is being successful?
Gotcha. And
trust me, we did the same thing with Marlon Davidson. We realized that Marlon Davidson was only getting off because of who was that next to him at Auburn? Derrick Brown.
Mm-hmm.
It was some stud.
Right. Yeah,
Derrick
when
Brown
we got
nuts.
him, he didn't do nothing.
Oh, Bryce, you suck. All right. I'm so over him. All right, we got Jahad Campbell, Braden Swinson, Ty Robinson. Now bring on the lottery tickets.
Oh, I love Jalen Reed. I think Jalen Reed can be a day one starter in the NFL.
You think so?
I absolutely think so. He was one of the best defense players on Penn State's roster, and we had statistically one of the best defenses in the whole league. I loved watching him play. He can make any tackle, and he's great in coverage.
I'm taking him because we're at 218 and he's available. So I just took him. He's a Falcon. And what do we have left? It doesn't matter. It's a lottery pick anyway. You know what? Oh, I already took Jalen Reed. I can't take another corner. I'm not going to do that again. Craig, Nathan, King. Who we take? Give me a position. We need a center, right? We need a center. Let's look at an inside offensive lineman, interior offensive lineman. We do need a center. Drew Kendall. Nate, didn't you like Drew Kendall? I'm taking
That's Boston College, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he good. He
All right.
definitely good.
All right, we took
I was gonna say unless Carson Benson was at tackle, but I think someone probably
he's moving up. He is moving up in the world. He really is. All right, so we got Jahad Campbell, Braden Swinson, Ty Robinson, Jalen Reed, Drew Campbell. All right. As much as it pains me to say this, it hurts. I mean, it really hurts. Like I'm going through anguish over here. Oh my God, it's like telling my wife she's right. Jesus. We're gonna. Oh man. Whew. All right, I guess it's your turn. Jordan's drafting for the shit. Woo. Oh boy. Oh, I should have had a chaser. We're gonna get some of this wine. Jordan's drafting for the Saints. Can't believe I'm doing this shit and it's actually on film. Jesus. Oh, I'm going to hell. All right. All right. I'm gonna get kicked out of so many clubs. I'm gonna get kicked out. But Jordan, the things you do for your friends, man. Stuff you do for your friends. Jordan, I know I'm a selfish bastard. I know you picked umpteen for the Falcons. I know. But it's new, okay? I'm a Scorpio. Well, you're a Scorpio too. So I guess
we're both Scorpio.
Damn it, I can't use that shit. All right. All right. You're on the clock here, Jordan. This is all your show. What are we doing?
All right. I assume Shador is gone.
Let's see here. So yeah, he went to the Giants.
All right.
So y'all really are high on Shador?
I think they are. I think there are other positions we could fill, and I'd rather build a good team that's ready for the franchise quarterback than just get a quarterback that we're hoping is a franchise quarterback.
Yeah, we did that already too.
We have a superstar coming to the chat. We have Craig. I keep that thing on me in the chat. Craig, I got that thing on me. How you doing, brother? You all right?
I'm good. How about y'all?
I'm good, man. It's nice to finally meet you, brother. It is nice to meet you, Craig. It is nice to meet you. All right, now, Craig, here are the rules, right? Here are the rules. George, all right? Well, Craig, I need you to not judge me, okay? I need you to not judge me. because I'm about to tell you something that you're not going to like. Okay, it's going to hurt. Okay, Jordan is a Saints fan. Okay, but he's my friend. Well, he's a Saints and an Eagles fan. I don't know why the hell he did it. Well, I do. Still weird to me, but he's my friend, so we're just going to go with it. All right, so we're going to let him draft the Saints. We're going to endure this sickening display of whatever this is because it's his turn.
Make a wish, kid.
Yeah, something like that. Then we're going to let King draft. Then it's your turn. All right. So Jordan.
Okay.
All right. So Jordan, we haven't picked yet. What are we doing here with the Saints? What are we doing?
Well, Will Campbell is a steal. I'm not even going to think twice about this. No way Will Campbell falls to 9. But if he did, I sure hope that Will Campbell is a New Orleans Saint. I expect him to be gone out inside the top 5.
All right.
Um,
You're on the
right.
clock.
Let's see. Let's see. We got offensive line now. Check the quarterbacks.
Jalen
Milrose there, Dart's there. I love Dylan Gabriel. I'm a huge fan of Dylan Gabriel. His size is the only thing holding him back from being a first round pick. At some point we'll have to draft a quarterback. I'm just not a huge fan of Milroe in our offense. I just think Milroe fits with physical receivers. Like I think the Steelers would make him look really good. But I don't think he would fit in New Orleans. And I think Dart's more of a scheme quarterback. Let's go to edge rusher. Because at some point we're gonna need one.
Nathan is a Scorpio. What up, Nate? Nate's a Scorpio. Love it, Nate. Love it. I know you're petty just like us. Go ahead, Jordan. I'm sorry. He's a Scorpio, man. I had to give him a shout out. Go ahead. Sorry about that. It's like, will you shut up? I'm trying to pick. Go ahead, Jordan.
Let's see. We have our next pick 71. So JT's not gonna be there. I think the Saints would go Braden if he was available. So let's go Braden Swinson.
Braden it is. All right.
All right. Next pick has to be a quarterback. I'm probably not gonna think twice on this. Quarterback, and yeah, they're still available. I mean, at this point you got to draft Milroe. I mean, at pick 71, yeah, I'd rather have Dylan Gabriel, but Milroe's there. Let's see. I would look at corner. Dorian Strong.
Kobe Bryant's there.
Kobe
What pick are you
there.
at? Wait, what are you at 93? What pick are we on?
93, yeah.
You're at 93.
Scroll up a little bit. Let's see.
That's it.
There you go, Dorian.
Out.
That's it. Dang. I feel like we'd be reaching on any of these corners. Corner is a weird position.
You want to look at a running back?
No, I'm actually fine with the Saints running backs. I like Kendre Miller. You know what? Look at running back. It's such a deep class that I think all 32 teams should consider drafting a running back in this class.
Damian Martinez, Devin Neal, Jaden Blue, Trevor Etienne. Oh shit. You better not.
No, I'm not heavy on Trevor Etienne. I think he's more of a clone of his brother. And his brother isn't really doing that hot.
That sounds
lately.
Like some hate. That sounds like some bulldog hate. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I'm just saying. That's what it sounds like to me. Okay.
I'm looking at my running back rankings.
All right.
Let's see. I have ETN as RB7 right now. So,
Jaden Blue, Damian Martinez.
I think would be I don't like any of these running backs.
All right. What about wide receivers? You guys need wide receivers?
Yeah, I think we'd need a wide receiver, probably a physical one. Speed's not really what we're keying in on. Let's see. Click on Kyle Williams. Wait, average draft pick.
Got an 82 yards per route, 2.7 contested catch rate, 62% drop rate, 6.7%. Grade versus man coverage is good, 89.8. Yards after catch, yak yards, 15th in all of college football.
The contested catch rate is what impresses me. I think we'll go Kyle Williams. I'm not. This might be my least favorite pick. I don't like any of the available players. All right. Go back to running backs. And we're going to see. Scroll down a little bit. I want to see because like my ranking is not going to be everybody else's ranking. I don't care how everybody else's like opinions differ. Like Montrell Johnson, I love Montrell Johnson. If you watch tape on him, we're not going to draft him right now, but he reminds me of Jamal Charles.
Okay,
he really does.
I like the way you set that up.
T Will already hit the draft, but
I was. He was like, Montez, we're not going to draft him right now. But this guy's great in the 7th round. We're not going to draft him right here. But he is awesome.
I have him number 4, I think, in my top running backs. I love watching him. Go to the D line. We're probably going to need it. Defensive tackle depth at some point.
Look at who you got. So you got an edge.
Tackle, edge. Yeah.
All right. All right. So you got Mari Campbell, Ty Robinson, J.J. McGee, Cameron Jackson, Tim Smith.
112. I would. All right, scroll back up to the top. We're gonna go with Jamari Caldwell. I like Jamari.
You guys got a ton of picks.
Yeah. We have another 4th. Go at corner. Gotta draft a corner at some point. Corner's a position, it's always hit or miss for any team. We're reaching on every corner that's available. Corner is a position I realize it's the only position I can never scout well at. It's always 50-50. I just can never figure out the corner position. So I just gave up.
But the corners in this draft ain't really that good once you get past like the 3rd round.
Yeah. Let's look at let's see, we went. Let's look at an offensive lineman again.
You are somebody when you got so many picks you don't even. I don't know what to do here, guys. We have so many.
Well, there's so many ways you can go about. Let's see, interior offensive line.
We are draft pick 4, Jordan. We are in draft pick hood right now. We have no draft pick capital at all. We are draft pick 4 is what we are.
We're gonna go Willie Lampkin here.
I've heard good things about Willie Lampkin.
Yeah, I like him.
Willie Lump. All right, so now you're 184.
184. We're going Jalen Reed. I don't care. That's my bias pick. We're going Jalen Reed.
Damn it, that guy.
And then we're gonna go running back. And I'm gonna hope Montrell is there. I assume Montrell's gonna be there. He might go undrafted. We have a lot.
Boy, it's gonna be a lot of good undrafted players this draft right here.
I think so.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go Montrell. Yeah, I like Montrell. And then finally, we're going to look at a. Let's see. How do I want to get competitive? We're gonna go. Let's go look at a kicker.
Did you just? This my man said a kicker.
Yeah, I want to get some competition for groupie. I guess it's special teams. ST.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. We're gonna go Andreas Borregales.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna give groupies
And
some
that's your
competition.
draft, ladies and gentlemen, for the Saints. Don't take this the wrong way. Boo!
She will,
I'm just serious, Jordan. I'm just seriously kidding. All right. King, you're up. Are you ready, King? Are you ready, King? You know what? This is the Marvel Universe, and damn it, through some set of cosmic circumstances, you, sir, are now the GM. That's right. Terry Fontenot has braids, ladies and gentlemen. He has braids. Matter of fact, let's go, man. It's up to you, man. The future of the franchise is up to you, King. You can't let us down. All right.
Oh, I got you.
Craig, guys in the chat, we got to help him out. Jordan, you got to help him out too, damn it. If we endured those Saints,
Go quarterback.
Oh, no, I'm going to go wide receiver and piss everybody out.
Don't you do that. Don't you damn do that. Don't you. I will flip every table in it, boy. All right. We're at wait, shit. I did the Saints again.
You drafted for the Saints again. Tyler Warren's available.
Saints again. Hell no, I'm not doing that. How do I get out of here? I got it. I ain't doing this twice, Jordan. You my boy, but I'm not doing it twice. We got to work this out. Yeah, I'm leaving this. Okay. Let's go back. All right, now let's go Falcons. Let's set it to 7. We're on turbo. All right. Start the draft. All right, here we go. Terry Fontenot, King.
Let me see them trades, though. Let me see the trades first.
I think this man's. Oh, well, there are no trade. Well, let's. You know what? Let's look at Seattle. Nobody's interested, by the way, but let's see if we can.
Is Shedeur off the board?
I don't know why you're asking, but I'm going to take a look at it. Yes, he is. I know you're not damn getting ready to pick. Yeah.
Nah, I wasn't going to pick him. I know Pittsburgh won him.
Yeah, you're going to trade him. I got you. I got you. All right. So 15, 18.
You can draft him and try and trade him like Kirk Cousins.
Stop it. The fact that you would even bring that up is just foul. It's just foul.
See if we can. I was gonna say, see if we could send Kirk Cousins to Pittsburgh for a 3rd and possibly a 6th.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. I don't even think you can do that. I don't think you can do that with the player. I think you got to trade picks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that.
Well, then, if nobody want to trade, let's go to the board.
We're on the board. All right. Nathan Floyd says cornerback. Nate, we got 6 corners already.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't going cornerback with the first pick.
6 corners already. But I tell you what, Nate, you can pick a corner. You got Mike Green. What's up?
Let me see the DTs.
All right.
Because I'm almost like Jordan. I don't really care what the board say. I want to get what we need.
Oh, look at him. Look at him. All right. We got Walter Nolan, who Jordan loves, by the way. Scott Karisic hates him. We got Kenneth Grant. Kenneth Grant's solid. I like him. Tyleek is solid, but he's at pick 41. You're kind of reaching here. Well, you said you don't
go to Edge. Just go on and pick Malik then, because who I wanted is off the board. I wanted Harmon. I want to see if he was still on there.
Harmon is still there.
On there. But damn, they got him low. What then? They got on the one I be on, he be higher than that. He be above.
You know what? But it could have updated. It could have, because they rise and fall, King.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. Emmanuel was in the second round in all of my mock drafts last week. This week he's in the first.
Okay. Well, let's go back to edge then. Let's go on and
Go edge, brother. Let's go edge. All right. We got Walter Nolan. We got Mike Green. We got right there, Donovan E.
Go on and give me Mike Green. I'm gonna take Mike Green.
Mike Green. We are going Mike Green with the first pick, and the crowd goes wild. They're all excited. They're like, "Yes, King is the GM."
Do we have any trades first? Do we have any trades?
We do. I don't know if you're gonna like it. You've got a 46 for a 64. No,
that's too low.
No, Eagles. We don't like your pick, Eagles. And we're not going with the Patriots either. So no, we're not doing that.
Yeah, let's go on and pick. Let's take me to DT.
DT it is. Let's go. All right, sir. You got Omar Norman Lott. You got CJ West. You got Shamar. Oh, a lot of those fell off. They did go off the board quickly.
Alfred Collins. Give me Alfred Collins.
Here?
Big boy. Yeah, big boy.
Run defense is excellent.
Yeah, I actually watched him play in Texas. I watched a lot of them Texas games. I know he's solid.
All right, so Alfred Collins it is. All right. All right. Now we've got an edge rusher. We got a D tackle. You want to look at linebacker?
See if Barrett Carter's still there.
He is.
Yep.
You take him?
Give me that linebacker.
All right. And now for the lottery tickets, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you too can be a millionaire. You know what?
Go to wide receiver.
Oh,
I know who I'm looking for. Go to wide receiver. Let me see if he's still there.
Not doing this. You are not doing this, Terry Fontenot. Who are we looking for?
Nick Nash. If he ain't there, you can leave. Yeah, he ain't there. He ain't that low.
All right, who are we looking at now? You want to look at interior offensive lineman?
Yeah, let's go to interior offensive line.
All right, you got Drew Kendall. That's Nate's guy. Mm-hmm.
Now, I like Drew Kendall. I don't know if he'll reach at this point, but I like him.
Well, we're at what, 218 now? It's not really a reach.
It's not really a reach. And I know Carson Vincent probably gone. That'd be.
Yeah.
He will be tackled though, wouldn't he? See if he's there.
Yeah, he might be.
I think he can do all of them, but yeah, let's take a look at offensive tackle.
Because he can play all of them if he's there. But he done raised up the draft board so high.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay, let's go with Kendall then. I like them because one thing I know about Boston College, they offensive line is never a slouch.
All right, so we got the last pick here with 242. You want to look at a safety?
I don't know if they're gonna be.
Oh, you got Jalen Reed there.
Okay, let's go to DT one more time.
And wanted my man. Hey, my man like them big uglies.
Fat boys win championships.
Championships. I see you've been watching it, King. I see you. All right, you got Ty Robinson. You got Jared Harrison Hunt. I know nothing about him. You got Malachi Moore. I like Malachi Moore.
You know what? I will go say. Give me Dan Jackson out of Georgia. I'll make him
one of them Bulldogs. Let's piss the Bulldogs off one more time. All right. So, they gave you an F for Alfred Collins, but we don't care.
I figured they would, but
they like Drew Kendall, Dan Jackson, and they really like Mike Green. Hey, man, whatever. We're picking for us. It doesn't matter. All right. Craig, are you ready, sir?
Always.
Are you ready to throw down? Let's get to it, sir. Let's get to it. How do we restart this thing? New mock draft. We're the Falcons. We're entering the draft.
They just mad I ain't take a wide receiver in the second
That's what
round.
it is. That's what it is. Okay, man, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
No, because I seen someone from ESPN or one of them little analysts had us picking a wide receiver in the first round. If they say no, it was a tight end. They said we want to shock everybody. We'll go get a tight end.
I hope not. I hope we don't do that. I really do. I hope we do not do that. Oh my God, Atlanta Hawks. Let's get it together. All right, Craig, what are we doing here, buddy? We got Walter Nolan. You want to see if we can get some trades, Craig?
Sure.
All right, check out some trades. So you got Cincinnati. They're interested in trading. Let's see if we can go 15 for 17 for 81 for 119. Let's see if they take it. They took it.
I'll be there.
All right. Let's do draft. All right. We're on the clock at 17.
Tyler Warren fell to 17. That's crazy.
I believe Kyle Pitts needs a win. But no, it's not a question. It's going to be Mike Green all day.
Who we pick? You said Mike Green?
Yeah, it's going to be Mike Green.
All right. Let's go Mike Green.
I saw a report this morning that said Tyler Warren's not going to go past 14.
He might not. All right.
Yeah, I doubt it.
All right. You want to check out some trades again?
Let's check out linebacker real quick.
You want to check out linebacker? All right, let's check out linebacker. I think fortune is smiling on you, Craig. I don't know what you did, but I think the football gods like you. All right. You got Demetrius Knight, Carson Schwessinger, Chris Paul. Chris Paul's a bit of a reach here.
And Jeffrey Bossa is still there. They got Bossa over Carter now? What?
Hang on. What'd you say, Craig? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I said Carson Schwessinger all day.
All right, let's go. All right. We're at 81. There's one trade available. You want to see if we can pick up somebody or no?
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. We got the Giants. Nah, I don't want to go down 17.
Yeah, that's too far.
Yep. All right. So we're going to draft. We're playing the feud. Okay. So
D tackle.
You look at tackle. D tackle?
Yeah.
Let's look at it. What is going on with the mouse here, buddy? What are we doing, T-Will? Get it together, T-Will. Let's go. Defensive lineman. All right. So we got Jordan Phillips, Jamari Caldwell, Ty Robinson, J.J. McGee, Cameron Jackson.
What offensive tackle we got?
All right. Let's look at offensive tackle. Jonas Savina. I have no idea who that dude is. Wyatt Mullum, Cameron Williams, Jordan Phillips, Charles Grant. Now, I like Charles Grant. I've heard nothing but good things about him. I don't know if he's a reach here. He might not be there at 118.
Yeah, let's take Charles Grant because he's one of my guys too.
All right. We'll take Charles Grant. All right, we're at 118. So far, we have an edge, a linebacker, a tackle. Where are we going next?
D tackle.
D tackle it is. Let's go. All right, Ty Robinson.
How much he weigh?
Does it tell us here? Will it tell us his weight here? No, we can look him up. Ty Robinson.
I think it was like 299, 294.
I need one of them no ankle type guys.
Damn.
Because Cam Jackson out of Florida was like 6'6", 330 something.
Let's see. D tackle
3'6", 310.
Oh, that'll work.
That's nice.
That'll work. All right. So we're going to Ty Robinson?
Let's him or JJ Pegues.
Hey, look at Cameron Jackson too, because he a big boy.
Oh yeah. We need a run stuffer.
All right, so he's got a 63 on pass rush, 80 on the run. Let's look at Ty.
We just need somebody to stop that run.
Ty's a 70 on the run.
But he also
79 on the
70
pass.
on the pass too, though.
What about Pegues?
65 on the pass, 81 on the run. So it just depends on what you think. Your call?
Let's go Robinson.
I think that's a good call, sir. And guess what? You come right back at 119, so it doesn't matter. So where are we going now? Got a D tackle, you got a tackle, you got a linebacker, you got an edge. You want to look at safety, maybe?
Yeah. My 4th round pick, I would trade for Jalen Ramsey all day.
Hey, man. Agreed. All right, you got RJ Mickens, who's not a bad pick here. Coverage grade an 89, run defense 70. Go ball, go. Yes. All right, finally, we got on the board. Thank you, God. Okay. Oh, boy. Whew. Jared Kelnick, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Coverage 89, run stop, set, but, good cover guy. You're obviously not in. Oh, Jalen Reed again. Okay. Billy Bowman. Jordan Hancock. What are we thinking here, Craig? What are we thinking? You want to look at a center?
Yeah, we'll look at interior.
All right. So you got Seth McLaughlin, which I've heard good things about. Was that you that was talking?
So he's still on the board?
Yeah. Was that you that was talking about him, Jordan, or no?
I mean, I have heard great things about him, but I don't remember mentioning that.
No. All right. Well, I've heard good things about him. Willie Lampkin is good. You said take who?
Seth McLaughlin.
Let's take
Yeah,
Seth.
he's second behind Jared Wilson anyway.
All right. So now we're at 218, and hey, man, these are 2 lottery tickets anyway. Where are we going, Craig? What are we doing?
Well, let's go RJ Mickens.
RJ Mickens, let's do it. All right. We got one more.
What we got at linebacker?
Let's look at linebacker. Samuel Mondon. I mean, he's a Georgia boy. I don't know. I don't know anything about this group. I know nothing about them. So whatever, we're going with whatever you say, sir.
I was just seeing if Cody Simon's still be available, but it don't look like it.
No. I don't think he is. No.
Who we got this overall who's left?
Let's see. Let's go to all. Or let's just fix this out. Yep, let's go to all. Jalen Reed's on top of the world. Jordan Hancock. Jalen Trice.
Zaw Frazier.
All right. That's where we're going. All right, let's see what they gave you. All right, not bad. You got an A for Mike Green, B for Carson. They didn't like Charles Grant, whatever. They didn't like Ty Robinson, whatever. They loved Seth. They loved RJ Mickens, and Zaw was decent. So not bad. Not bad at all. Nate, you out there? If you can keep up, Nate, we'll pick for you if you can tell us who you want. If you can keep up. Nate, you out there? I'll be get back to you in time. All right. Oh, wait. We got to do your Eagles, right, Jordan? The Super Bowl champion. Oh, my God.
Well, the Eagles got so many picks.
I hate these guys. I really do. All right, let's do the
kickers.
Eagles. Let's do the frickin'. Hey, Nate, once Jordan does his Eagles, if you want, man, you can give us your picks from the chat, and we'll pick them if you want. We'll do that. We're full service here at For My ATL Sports 1. All right, so I got to do a new mock draft, right? I got to get out of here so I can do the Eagles. The Eagles. I can't believe I'm drafted for the Eagles. This feels so strange. Stuff
Oh,
do.
you forgot to click 7 rounds.
Damn it! So bad. My wife's downstairs. What the hell is wrong with him? What in the hell is wrong with this man? All right, start her up.
All right.
All
Let's
you,
see.
brother. This is all
All right.
you.
Ooh, Luther Burden's there. Ooh, I love that pick. But let's go look at the look at tackle and interior offensive line. Let's see. Connerly's there. I like Connerly. Yeah, let's go Connerly. Josh Connerly. All right. Let's see. Go to tight ends. Well, let's see. What picks do we have?
Your guy's gone.
I like Fannin a lot. I actually like Fannin more than I like the other 3 tight ends above him, but I feel like he will be there at 96. So go to safeties. Safety. Kevin Winston. Let's go Andrew Makuba. I'm pretty sure we brought him in for a visit. And then we're gonna look at tight end here.
Yeah, because them other teams ain't gonna let y'all pick out them Georgia players no more. That's over with.
Let's go Harold Fannin Jr. I like him. I got to watch him quite a bit last season, and I do have. He is my number 2 tight end in the whole draft. All right, so we have a tight end, we have a tackle. Let's go look at edge rusher. Tyler Batty is there. Ugh. Yeah, I don't really like any of these. I mean, Tyler Batty's probably the best. Yeah, let's go Tyler. Let's go Tyler Batty. Yeah.
All
right. Let's. Ooh, Seth McLaughlin. Go to interior offensive line.
Oh, did y'all see Pat Mahomes' new haircut?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is it that bad?
No, he got one of them hair. Remember when they started calling Stetson Bennett Stanquavius?
No, I don't.
When he got the fade haircut.
I'll have to check
Mahomes means business. Mahomes means business.
He means business this year.
I will have to check out this new hair.
Mahomes gonna be wearing a do-rag now like Penix.
Damn.
Let's go Seth McLaughlin. I think he could play. We can probably look at him as playing guard or depending on what happens with Jurgens. Jurgens is going to be in a contract year soon. All right, so we have a tackle. So we're done with offensive line, edge rusher. Let's go to corner. We're going to draft a corner. Let's go with longer beam at Rutgers. All right. We got a safety. We got a corner. Offensive line. Let's go wide receivers. We have a lot of picks. These are pretty much half of these are probably going to get traded for next year's picks, maybe even a player. I don't know. All right, let's go Jalen Lane.
All right, last pick.
All right, last pick. Let's see. We're at 168. Let's look at in defensive tackles.
All right.
Ty Robinson. Yeah, let's go Ty Robinson.
All right. Let's see what they give you. Okay.
Yeah,
No
outside of tight end and safety, there's not really like one position I direly want the Eagles to draft. Like I want a tight end because Goddard and Grant Calcaterra are going to be on contract years. So we're going to need a tight end for the future if we get rid of them, or I assume Goddard's going to get traded maybe during the draft. So we're going to end up drafting a tight end. And then safety, I just don't like the depth. I love Sidney Brown and Reed Blankenship's my guy, but we need depth there. I think we're going to end up signing Justin Simmons and that the deal's pretty much already done, but we're waiting until after the draft.
Well, all right, my friend. Nate, if you got time, you know what? Let's just do one more. Let's do one more. This is a Falcon one, by the way, Jordan. Oh, the Hawks are within 5. Holy shit. Okay, the Hawks are trying to make a comeback. All right, let's go. Atlanta, look at Atlanta trying to. Oh my God, I shouldn't have said anything. God dang it! All right.
I don't know why you said nothing, T. Will.
They're killing me slow, bro. Wait a minute. 3. Yeah. All right, we're down. We're within 2. We're within 2. Okay. All right. What the hell are we doing? New mock draft. Let's go Falcons. Hey man, this is gonna be everybody. We're gonna do this as a collective. All right. We're gonna come to
take the Eagles off.
You said what? Oh,
take the Eagles off.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. We don't want to help the Eagles anymore, Jordan. Damn it. All right.
It's okay. We don't need help.
Oh, now see right there, that was a flex. That was a flex right there. That was a flex. That's all right. That's okay. All right.
We have so many draft picks that I just want to trade them all for like one superstar player and call it a day. Like we don't need all of these draft picks. We're gonna have more next year.
I just want you to know that our uniforms look better than yours. There, I said it. Even though we can't beat them on the field yet, our uniforms look better than you do. Even though they do look like the uniforms from the longest yard, but they still look better than yours. DSGB, what's up, man? What's going on? What's going on? No. Okay. Yes, let's get it. Okay. Sorry. Pulling double duty here. All right. So, guys, we're going first here. All right. I need help from all my Falcons friends and my Saints and Eagles friend too. So, all right, we're here. Oh, I heard that. Who was that that's over there? That was King. That was King with the disapproving grunt. All right. All right. So, are we doing a trade here, guys? What are we doing?
Let's see the trades first.
All right. Who said that? Damn Jordan with that quarterback doing that quarterback shit again. All right, we got 3 offers, right? Oh no, I don't want that for pick 33. Hell no. Wait a minute. No, that's not in the first round. Okay.
No, pick 33. No,
that's second round.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. No, thank you.
Who else we got?
No, they're all second rounds. They're all second rounds for our first round. They can kick rocks. All right, so we got Walter Nolan here. We got Malachi Starks. We got Mike Green. We got Will Johnson. We got Donovan E. Donovan E. is moving up in the world. Donovan Ezaraku. Kenneth Grant.
What wide receivers on the board?
I'm not doing that. We are not doing wide receiver today. You're not going to get me kicked out of every Falcon group I belong to because I picked a wide receiver in the first round. Get out, get out. Damn it. I thought he hit a home run. All right.
We need a running back.
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, hold up. Will Johnson, though?
I mean, look, if we can agree as a collective, I don't have it. Well, we got 6 cornerbacks though, King.
I know
Remember-
we
What's
do, but
7?
he different. He different. I actually watched him play. He very different. If he can stay healthy, that's the key.
Bernard says, why not bring both Simmons and Judon? Well, I think Simmons is siding with the Eagles. I don't know what Judon's doing, Bernard. Good question. I don't know.
Yeah, Simmons is being really outspoken, talking about the Eagles and Vic Fangio and how much he would contribute. Like, I really think the deal is already done, and we're just waiting to see like if the Eagles even draft the safety. Like if Malachi Starks if we trade up, got Malachi Starks for something, if some other safety we like fell, but otherwise, I really think that deal's already done.
That's who the Eagles want to trade up with us for, Malachi Stark.
Yep.
Well, I mean, guess what? We had Simmons last year, and he wasn't so great with us anyway. So we're fine with that, Jordan. We don't care.
You know, the last time Simmons was in Vic Fangio's defense, he led the league in interceptions.
Well,
I'm just
you know
saying.
what?
Yeah, it would have schemed. It would have schemed over here.
Yep.
Yeah, I know it. We had stupid ass Jimmy Lake.
That's why he want to come back to prove himself. He said it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, stupid ass Jimmy Lake. All right. I shouldn't say that.
I just think if we sign Ramsey, we probably won't go corner or safety in this draft.
If we trade for Ramsey, that would be great. That would be great. If we did trade for Ramsey, that would be great. And I would laugh at Jordan because Ramsey is better than Simmons. In my humble opinion.
Yeah.
Right.
Ramsey's probably the best corner of the last decade. Yeah.
There you go. And if he becomes a Falcon, oh my God. If we trade for him, I'm calling you on that day, Jordan. Just know. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm interrupting your damn meeting. I'm calling you at work. And I'm gonna
You can go trade for Ramsey. It doesn't matter to me. I think he's kind of past his prime.
Don't you say that.
We just need that attitude in our secondary.
Yes.
He does bring that. That's something that he does bring.
Especially on our defense.
We do need that. All right, guys, where we going here? Wait. Nate says, "Will, you know what? I'm gonna go Will Johnson here, guys. I'm gonna go against conventional thinking, and I'm gonna draft a corner. All right, so yeah. All right, so now we drafted corner first. We really need an edge or a D tackle here. So let's look at edge.
Jalen Milroe.
No, we are not drafting Jalen. We are not doing that.
Prince Amayura, whatever his name.
Right,
How do you say that name?
I'm taking Prince. Yeah,
Umani Emin.
Princely.
Umani Ellen.
Umani
Ellen.
Mr. Uman. Mr. Uman is who that's going to be. That's who he is right there. Mr. Uman. All right, so we've got a corner and we've got an edge. Let's see here.
DT maybe.
Yeah, let's look at a D
coach.
tackle. What are we at? 118. Is Tyre Reach here? No, he's at 122.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, his average draft pick is 191. So I think there's a lot of people who are shying away from him.
All right. Well, we need a D tackle.
I don't know why.
Jamar
I wonder
Caldwell
why.
is a bad one.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like Jamar Caldwell.
You do like him?
He went next to Derek Harmon.
Oh, he was next. Yeah, you know what? I'm going Ty Robinson. Yeah, I'm going Ty Robinson here. Oh, shit, he said, my bad, Nate. I didn't see it, man. Damn it. I didn't see it. All right. Who are we picking here, guys? Oh, we got Jalen. You know what? We don't have a safety, do we? We don't. I'm taking Jalen Reed here. Well, it's either Jalen Reed or RJ Mickens. What do you guys think?
Jalen Reed.
You know my pick.
All right. Craig, thoughts?
Jackson Dart.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Hey, you know what though? We do sort of need a backup quarterback, honestly.
Yeah, you guys are not going to get me beat up, okay? You are not getting me kicked out of Falcons chats. No.
No,
All right,
I was looking at it. I was just looking at it. If Kirk don't show up, then who
Yeah,
next?
you got a good point. And we're at the last pick, so let's pick a quarterback. Who are we picking here? These guys.
Ooh, all right.
Who are we picking?
I would.
DJ.
Well, that's a rough
I would-
list there.
I'd probably. Yeah, Graham Mertz is probably the best.
Oh wow!
I
I don't know about that, T. Will.
I'd rather
let's
sign
check
Ritter.
the wide receiver. Check the wide receiver, T. Will.
Just sign Ritter back as a backup.
I don't like that list right there.
Yeah, that's not a good list.
Oh wow! You know it's bad when everybody's like, "Ooh," when there's a collective "ooh." Mm-mm.
We'll get that welcome back tweet.
Oh
Desmond
my
Ritter.
Oh shit! I didn't expect that. Oh boy, what the hell are we doing? Okay, wide receiver. Kanata Mumpfield. Anybody know anything about this guy?
Nah, I was looking for Pracer.
Plays for Pitt.
I think that's
might
his last
be
name.
gone.
Yeah, six. What he is? 6'3", 200 and some pounds.
Yeah,
Let's
he
look at
might
his
be
center.
gone.
Yeah, let's look at a center. Drew Kendall. You know what? Drew Kendall. Bam.
All right.
There you go. There you go. There you go. All right, guys. That is the draft. What they gave me. All right, they gave me good, but everything for they just don't like Ty Robinson. They gave me the finger on that one. They don't.
I think it was because it was a reach. I think they considered it a reach because of his average draft pick.
Probably. You're probably.
But I
right.
mean, when he at the top of the board, it's really nothing you can.
Yeah.
Hey man, it is what it is. Well, hey, I tell you what, guys, this was fun. King and Craig, really appreciate you guys joining. This was so much fun. Appreciate it, Jordan, as always, brother. I appreciate you. If any of you guys talk Marvel Comics, we will be here tomorrow night at 7:00 discussing Daredevil Born Again, episodes 3 and 4. So if you check it out, cool. If you like it. If you don't, I don't know. Tell somebody who does like Marvel. I don't know. But either way, Jordan, tell these folks where they can find you.
You can find me at Ultegacy, ULTEGACY. We cover all sports. We're on all social media platforms except TikTok, because who knows if it gets banned. We're going to be live streaming the draft days 1, 2, and 3 on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So have 3 screens open, have T-Will on one, have me on the other, have the draft on the other, and then we'll be good.
That's what's up. There you go. There you go. That's what's up. All right. Well, hey, man, appreciate y'all joining. Everyone in the chat, we appreciate you. Hey, man, look, we do it for you. There's no other reason to do this but to actually talk sports with people who love the Falcons and love the NFL just like we do. So thank you guys to the chat. And again, Craig and King, thank you for joining us. This was fun.
I appreciate you, T. Will.
I appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
I appreciate y'all showing up, and this was fun. And I like fellowshipping with y'all. You know what I mean? This is fun. So appreciate it. I want to thank God for being here. Would not be here without him. Last but not least, I want to thank Mr. Jack Spade and Mr. Eric Parker for giving me my shot in this business. I appreciate you guys. Hey, you guys have an amazing weekend. Go Hawks. Go Braves. Let's get it together. And me and Jordan will see you guys tomorrow, Saturday night. Good night, everybody.
All right.